one of my big goals this year was to do more public speaking. So I applied to be a speaker at the women's conference, and I totally didn't expect to be selected, but they said yes. And so this is the video of a couple of the highlights, selfie type videos where I talk too much like I'm doing right now. So let's get to it. Like maybe an hour, less than an hour until my session starts. This is the first time I've done anything this big in front of this many people. Hopefully I'll have a good group. I mean, the room holds 200, but I'm definitely not gonna have 200. Like, there's no way. So a couple solutions, a couple things that you can do to make your life a little bit easier in the morning and move on with your day and have that confidence every day when you go out into the world. So we all know this. This is easy, right? So what I want to do is you can split this, okay? You can split this into sections and you can make a little, what we call a rope braid. It's really not a braid, it's just twisting the hair, okay? You're just twisting the hair and then pulling apart. Just pulling it a little bit, and then placing it. And it looks crazy now, but it's something that I use in weddings all the time, especially when they want those like real romantic styles. And just something about bobby pins really quick. How many of us put the flat end on our head? Like on our scalp, we put the flat end, the flat side on our scalp, and then they slip out, right? So you want the wavy end toward the scalp. That's what's gonna keep it in. And if you can practice this, kind of practice weaving it in and out of your section, and that will also help it stay in place. So you're just setting yourself up for more success and for your style to stay a little bit longer if you just make sure that wavy end is on your scalp and weave it just a little bit. So then there's one big fat section. I'm just gonna do it. And again, pulling apart and placing it. There is a lot of hairstylists on Instagram that do videos on hairstyling and things like that, and products and things. But what I really wanted to leave you guys with, or at least if you took anything from today, is that you're in charge, right? I really get sad when a lot of my clients will be like, oh, I would love to do that, but I just can't. I can't pull that off. I can't. And I'm like, well, let's try it. Let's try it. Let's see if you can pull it off. Like, if not, we'll just change it. But until you try something for yourself and you try an actual look for yourself, you never know. You may love it and it may look great on you. But I always say try it. Don't let someone else tell you, oh, you can't wear a top knot. Oh, you can't wear a high pony. Oh, you can't. Oh, those braids don't. Those are for little kids. Those are not for us. No. They're for you. If you like it, wear it. All right. So go ahead and walk around. So that's just quick. That's just twisting and pulling. Okay? Thank you. What I want to show you is that even this simple braid, you can pull it apart, pull it apart, pull it apart. You can pull this braid apart. It'll become a little bigger, a little flatter, and a little thicker, right? So let's say that you want to do one braid here, and meet them back in the middle, in the back of your head. And you can have a nice little half up, half down that way. But instead of just a tight little skinny braid, you can plump it up. Okay? So that's the French.
Like when you're doing your hair, what you're wearing today, the wand, you hold the wand horizontally and go like this, or vertically and go like this.
I'll be honest with you, it changes. So here, I'm gonna be like this, okay? But over here, back towards the back of my head. So that's what's more important. It's not so much how you're holding. So sometimes it is like this, and sometimes it's like this. And sometimes it's gonna be down towards the floor, okay? But you kind of have to figure out what's gonna work for you. That's the biggest thing, is practice for yourself. I really didn't expect for as many people to be there as there were. I was expecting really like maybe 50 or 75. The room was full. The room held 200 people and the room was full. I got a pretty good response. I was very, very excited. I gotta say, it went a lot better than expected. Just having that many people in the room was more than I expected. Thank you so much for watching this video. If they have me back at the women's conference next year, I will totally do it again. It was an amazing experience. I had a great time, met amazing people, and I just feel like it's a really, really important event for Fresno, for our community, for the entire valley. I feel like it's something that we should all be participating in, no matter what industry we're in. So if you have questions about the women's conference, how to submit to be a vendor, how to submit to be one of the vendors in the marketplace, how to be a speaker, please, please, please put it in the comments and I will answer any questions that I can, or direct you to the person that would be able to answer your questions. And thank you so much to the Women's Conference. I had an amazing time and can't wait to do it again, hopefully.